Welcome back to Nostalgianomics. My name's Alex. Today the topic is the recession, right? Because we're going into a recession and everything's going down, the economy's going down, the crypto's going down, it's going to drag Pokemon down with it, and everything's going to go to zero, and you better like collecting your stuff because there's going to be no financial value in this stuff, right? I'm sure everyone's been hearing that type of stuff. I was in a live stream the other day actually where I was kind of being questioned about, hey, the Modern Steel product isn't seeing its gains anymore. What are you going to do? Are you even going to have anything to talk about in your channel? Are you going to rethink everything you've been saying? No, not at all. And the reason I can stay calm when those things come at me, and the reason you can too when people question you, is everything I'm going to show you in this video, this should help you kind of reaffirm your beliefs in Pokemon, okay? When I get into this, before I get into this, I just want to say, I've been getting some comments about my videos have been a little too confrontational, that I've been maybe trying to prove my point or attack people. I hope no one's getting that tone, okay? As always, I try to keep this fun, entertaining, exciting, and then try to drop some knowledge in these videos. So anyone who's thinking that, I appreciate you watching. I hope you keep enjoying the content, but I'm not trying to do that in any way or shape or form. With that being said, let's jump into this video. I'm sure everyone's been seeing the news articles. Look, I just typed it in to see what the top articles were on the recession. Look, everything's within the past few hours or few days, you know, warning signs of recession, things are going down, inflation, blah, 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 right? Everything's terrible. With everything being terrible, obviously, the S&P, again, wait, I'm not comparing Pokemon to the stock market, you know, calm down. I just want to show you how other investments are doing and then show you how Pokemon's doing. So I'm not telling you to invest in Pokemon over the stock market or trying to say anything like that. I just have to show some data. So bear with me, all right? Just bear with me. So the S&P this year to date from January until now, is down about 20%. I don't know if that's quite indicative of how the biggest companies are doing, so I wanted to show some of the biggest companies. Again, not trying to cherry pick data. I just wanted to show some companies. You can, get on Yahoo Finance and research how other companies are doing on your own. I just wanted to pick some for this video. Okay, so one, I wanted to show Amazon, right? It's where most of the online sales are done. Basically, the beginning of the year it was in the high 160s. Now it's in the 1-teens, meaning it's about a 30% drop this year. Target. It started the year out in the 230s. Now it's down in the 150s, somewhere around a 40% drop so far just this year. Tesla, Elon Musk, gotta love him. Not loving his stock so much though. It was around 1,200 at the beginning of the year. It's down to 737, about a 40% drop. Disney, right? Mickey Mouse. How's the Walt Disney Company doing? Well, it's around 155 a share. Now it's under 100, so over a 30% price drop this year. Alphabet company, Google, right? Google. Everyone's favorite search engine, it was in the 2,800s, now it's in the 2,300s, so relatively similar to the S&P, about 20% down. Meta, right? Facebook, going all metaverse. Zuckerberg might not have been the best play. 336 a share beginning of the year, down to almost under 170. It's almost a 50% price drop this year on your Facebook stock. Not good. Last one I chose is Netflix, just because it's a terrible story right now. Netflix, one of the biggest streaming services, it was almost $600 beginning of the year. Now it's down under $200. We're talking about over a 60% price drop just this year on Netflix, okay? So anywhere from 20 to 60% is what a lot of these biggest companies in the US are falling, okay? And then people say, okay, well, that's what crypto's for. Crypto is a hedge against the US stock market. No, it's not. Bitcoin, Ethereum, both about 60% down this year. So there's nowhere to hide, right? There's nowhere to hide on these traditional type of investing, right? In cryptocurrencies, in the stock market, you're losing money, all right? So a lot of people say, well, yeah, it's a recession, right? Things are going down. Things are dropping. People are not spending money. Pokemon's going to do the same thing. Pokemon is going to get drugged down with it. But is it? Is it? What I did, I took a couple sets from each generation, XY, Sun and Moon, and Sword and Shield. I didn't pick the best sets. I also didn't pick the worst sets. I tried to choose some middle-of-the-road sets. Again, not trying to cherry-pick data, okay? If you want to check other sets, you can. I tried to be fair with this and choose middle-of-the-road sets. First one I chose from XY is Roaring Skies because, hey, Roaring Skies had a huge reprint. It had a bunch of product out there. It's not like a high flyer. It's middle of the road in XY, probably near the bottom. Thought it'd be a good one to choose. So look at this. Back in March and April, it was going for around $430 or $360 a box. Fast forward to now, $430, $400 best offer. $4.30 a box, $4.10. Relatively same. You haven't been losing any money at all. Your money has been safe. It has not been falling with the rest of the traditional investments. Let's look at another one. Fates collide. This is a fun one. Watch this. April 1st, $3.19 plus shipping. Ready? Ready? June 25th, $3.19 plus shipping. Your money's safe. All right? It's a good store of value. It is not dropping with the other types of investments that are out there. Let's move to Sun and Moon. Celestial Storm. $304 plus shipping, $349 back in March and April. Fast forward to now, $370, $405, $460, $417. If anything, it's going up in value. Celestial Storm is rising in value during the downturn, during the recession. Let's take another one. Unified Minds. $350, $307 plus shipping to UK. So, in the low to mid threes. What's it going for now? $350 at auction right here, June 22nd. Your money's safe. It's around the same price it was a couple months ago. Now, I get it. It's not rising. A lot of these are not rising, but you don't need to be rising to be doing well, right? When everything's down, when you're hearing 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% down, it's good to be stagnant. That means in downturns, you're not losing out on your money. And then in upturns, well, we know how Pokemon does in upturns. We saw it go to the moon. We've also seen other upturns over the years where it has outperformed traditional investments. I've seen it for the past 7 years. I'm not saying a Logan Paul is going to happen again, but when things do turn around, a lot of the times, things like collectibles and Pokemon are going to perform and sometimes outperform traditional investments. So you're already outperforming now, and there's a good chance it will when things turn. So let's jump to Sword and Shield now because, right, Sword and Shield, everything's well printed in this era. It's not going to hold the value. Let's see. Rebel Clash. Early April, April 7th, look, $179.50 plus shipping, $179.99. Fast forward to now, $177.50 plus shipping, $195 to Canada. They're around the same price. It's not falling. Vivid Voltage. Seen reprints, right? Seen a bunch of reprints in the ETBs. The booster boxes, everything is not as popular now because there's new sets. How's it doing? Well, back in March, $115 plus shipping, about $130. $128.99, about $130. What's it going for now? About $130. About $125. So right around where it was. They're not dropping. They're staying still. This is not a bad thing. A lot of people want to sell this as it's a bad thing. See, things aren't growing anymore. Well, of course things aren't growing. The economy's tanking. Are you not hearing this? People have less money to spend. But this is actually a positive. That means the people who own these items, obviously they're not in a bad financial position because they're not fire selling them. You're seeing these things go at auction. So obviously people, it's not that, it's like a one sale here and there. People are throwing them at the whim of the market at auction. And they're selling for market price. They're still getting bid up to market price, meaning the market's still strong. The demand is there. The buyers are out there. Let me show you this. This is what I mean by the buyers are out there. I took Astral Radiance, right? The newest regular set before Pokemon Go gets released. Okay? You can go do this for yourself. Go look at June 25th, all right? If you scroll up on June 25th, make sure you count the cases for 6, right? So count all the boxes up. Count them all up. Every sale. When you see a case, count it as 6. Count all these boxes up, okay? There's over 40 boxes sold in one day on eBay on the 25th. Then you go to TCG Player, do the same thing there, okay? Because on TCG Player, there was over 50 sold in one day on TCG Player, okay? And these prices are not like, blowout prices. Look, $100 a box, 101, $99.50. These are selling at market price, all right? So what this tells you is somewhere around 90 or more boxes are sold in a day on just 2 sites. This isn't Amazon. This isn't Troll and Toad. This isn't the plethora of other online Pokemon sellers that people buy from. This isn't all the LGSs that are selling booster boxes. This is 2 sites selling them almost 100 boxes. You're talking about 17 cases of Astral Radiance are still being moved per day during this down economy when everything is going down. No one's spending money. No one needs Pokemon. You need household items. You need to, drive your car. You need all these things. So that's why, it's safe to put things in traditional investments, but Pokemon's not going to be spent. People aren't going to spend money on Pokemon during downturns. They are. I mean, we are in a huge downturn. They're selling 90 boxes a day on 2 sites. Okay? This is the reason for the overprinting. I don't even know if it's overprinting at this point. This is the reason for the mass amount of printing because they're selling mass amounts of product. People are buying it, okay? So what you can take from this data is calmness. Just calm down. Don't be Chicken Little. The sky isn't falling. Yes, we're in a downturn. Yes, we're probably gonna go into a recession, or if we're not already in one. Yes, people are gonna have less spending money, but that doesn't mean that all modern sealed product or all Pokemon sealed product in general is gonna get drugged down with the economy. It hasn't yet. It's outperformed. Some is still rising to this day. Okay? So what you can take from this is why I have my bullishness on Pokemon product. This is why when people come at me and, you know, try to make me feel scared about holding on to a bunch of sealed product, or scared that it could all go to zero in the future, or, you know, try to raise this fear, this is why it doesn't affect me. This is why I don't have the fear, because I know the data, because I actually do the research. That's why I make these videos. I like to go do the research. I like to set it all up so I can put it in front of you in a manageable, you know, form of entertainment, in a, you know, what, 10, 15-minute video, so that you can digest it and understand what's going on. But you can do all the same research yourself. This isn't private data. Anyone can look this up. And what it'll show you is that, hey, things aren't as bad as all the news wants you to think, right? Things aren't as bad as the influencers out there that want to make the videos with the, you know, the big red downwards arrows that, you know, everything is going to crash. How are you going to position yourself to perform during this recession? Well, pretty much the same way I've been positioning myself to perform during the uptrends with all of these sealed products. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Yeah, we're not seeing the upticks. We're not seeing the stonks. But what are we doing? We're seeing our value held when other things are falling 60%. I hope this video helped everyone out there. If it did, please consider subscribing to the channel. I don't know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about all this. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you think the bottom's just about to fall out in Pokemon. Maybe we'll be making this video, you know, in another month or 2 months, and I'm dead wrong. I don't know. But like I said, 7 years I've been doing this. I've been pretty successful with sealed product. I'm still continuing to be successful with sealed product through this time. And I don't see any signs showing that in the future it's going to change. So thanks for tuning in. My name's Alex. This is Nostalgianomics, and I'll be back here with a new video soon. I'm out.